What's going on, guys? Isaiah or Slash24 here, back with some more of the Galakrond's Awakening solo adventure for Hearthstone. In this video, I'll be going over Chapter 3 of the League of Explorers campaign, Air Battle over Dragonblight. If you are looking for the League of Evil campaign, I have uploaded that in a separate video. And it's also important to mention that this is a guide for the story mode only. The heroic mode guide will likely be coming after all 4 chapters of this solo adventure are released. I'm planning to sort of do it all in one video. But aside from that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be hopping into our first fight here. So let's see what's in store for us.
Brann versus Rotwing. That's one big beastie. I'm gonna be riding this one home.
Death will rule the skies on this day.
Oh my. It's quite the intro there. So we're starting out here as Brann, up against Rotwing.
One dragon, you pretty much tamed them all, right?
It's got a hero power. At the start of your turn, trigger all death rattle effects. And we have deal 1 damage to a minion and the minion right of it. Interesting.
Dragons will learn their place.
It's just like taming a dino. What bigger? On the fly. And talk.
Okay, looks like he has a 1 mana advantage on us. So that's interesting. I assume we're not going to be getting a lot of death rattles in our deck since his hero power has to do with death rattles. I guess we're going to have to go for the Explorer this turn. I kind of like the Chill Maw here, actually. Gives us at least some sort of AoE.
Confidence will be their destruction.
Could definitely use that Chill Maw right now, but we're not going to get it. I kind of like going for a taunt here, just to kind of settle things down a tad. I think I'm actually going to trade into this so that he can't get a double trigger on the death rattle. So we do get a full trade with the Hippogriff. Previously for this campaign, we had some battles against some different dragons, and I assume similarly to the League of Evil chapter, for chapter 3 we'll have a bit of an air battle later on. I think we can just go ahead and trade here, and I kind of like going for the Diving Griffin. It will progress our quest. Maybe that wasn't the best play because I thought I had another playable card, but I did not. We can now get our quest off though with this card. Ooh, not what I wanted to see, but can at least get a somewhat favorable trade. He will kill one of those things, but... Oh wow, he didn't trade. Interesting. So I can actually trade and then hero power that down. And then... kind of like the quest and Twilight Drake. Should have played the Twilight Drake first. I am very bad at Hearthstone. Order low. So yeah, definitely the strategy here, it looks like, is just kind of, you want to kill his death rattle stuff as quickly as possible, so we can't get any additional triggers off his hero power. That's kind of the thing you're looking to avoid, though, is a big dragon inside one of those eggs. It's not really the end of the world. We can just slap a chill mod down. Oh, it triggers my death rattles as well. Okay, I kind of forgot about that. We get a pretty nice clear though with Old Faithful. We're at 0 out of 3 on our quest. I kind of like starting with the Explorer. Ooh, Emerus. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm wondering if Emerus is too slow. I think we'll take the Rottenness Drake just to play it safe. And then we can get a Dragon Breeder down. Oh my. So our opponent's out of cards. We can get a pretty decent clear once again with our weapon. Why not? Wow, that's quite the death rattle minion to get. Unfortunately, the rest of his hand is a bunch of junk. Let's see, we have 5 plus 5 plus 6, so we have 16, so we're not quite there. We don't have any beasts in play, so we can't use this. Probably just gonna do a full trade here, just have to kind of figure out what are the best trades. Damn, maybe I could have done that a little better, but alright, not the end of the world. I'll just take a poisonous guy. So yeah, interesting fight for this first one here, but just kind of grinding out our opponent. Our deck's definitely a lot stronger, so relatively straightforward. I now have a beast, so I'm honestly just gonna go face. I think this is actually lethal. Yeah, we have a 7 damage spell. All right, so pretty straightforward fight there. Oh, a twist. All right, we've apparently put a saddle onto the Rotwing, so hopefully we'll see him again very soon. And then we get the card itself, the Rottenness Drake, the new Hunter rare minion.
That Grom menace is downing our dragons. We need help.
And our next fight here will be up against Dragonslayer Skruk. So we'll jump into that here next and see how we do.
Chromie versus Skruk.
I don't remember how this one goes. That's not good.
Skruk freed. Sees dragons that need slaying. Busy day for Skruk.
Alright, so we're starting out here against Dragonslayer Skruk. Bless me. Dragonslayer Skruk has 200 health.
The light
Okay. He has give your minions +1/+1. I assume there's going to be a twist here. And then we have a hero power summon an Echo of Me. I have no idea what's going on.
Trick's not gonna work on Skruk.
We gotta stop this guy before he hurts too many dragons.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Them from the skies.
After you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one. Well, you don't even have any spells.
Crush them. Do not give them a chance.
There has to be a twist here, right? This guy has 200 health. We're gonna get some reinforcements showing up soon, I hope so. We don't even have any spells to use with our hero power.
So many dragons to crush. So little time.
He even cut off our voice line. I'm gonna take a draw because we're gonna need it.
Dragonslayers, slay them.
What? Dragonslayer? I assume we're gonna get wrecked here and then something different happens. I feel like we're getting trolled, guys.
None may steal our returns.
It's not going too hot so far for I forget what our chick's name is.
I am one.
Alright. Can we even out the odds here? Okay, that's something. Yeah.
I feel like something bad happens if we don't stop him soon.
What?
For big dragons.
12 attack weapon? We're getting trolled.
So little.
He has a 12 attack weapon. Okay. Sir. Please have mercy on me.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Sure. I'll take that thing.
My arrow is. Take
Our master retains.
Alright, guys. We've made our point. I assume we're not supposed to actually win this on the first thing or whatever. Because that would be a little a little unreasonable. I mean, we're literally dead, yeah.
Let's get him.
Okay, well we're not technically dead yet. But oh. Deal 25 damage to the enemy hero. Okay.
You won't mind if I take 2 turns, right?
We just turned into a dragon.
Feel the full power of a bronze dragon, you big bully.
Your time trick's not gonna work on Skruk.
You take 2 turns instead of 1? Okay, now we're talking. Now we've powered up a bit here. And we get 2 turns every turn. Okay, here we go. We're evening up the odds a bit.
Good explorer comes prepared.
I assume 2 turns per turn will definitely help us. We're gonna have an insane mana advantage. And then we can also play a shit ton of dragons. Like we literally get 2 attacks per turn, so that's just gonna be an insane amount of value there.
We are friends now. Hello.
Okay, not the best legendary ever.
This timeline amuses me.
At last, a worthy
He's still gonna have his usual OP cards, but hopefully with 60 health we can stay in this one.
This is new.
Like we're at 8 mana and he's at 3 mana. This is probably one of my favorite fights so far, next to the gunship battle from the Evil Chapter. Not the best couple of cards here though. But I will take a free Ysera. Well, not free, but relatively free given the mana difference right now.
I am one with the candle.
Alrighty.
None may steal us.
I don't really feel like playing this because I feel like my board's about to get very full. So we're gonna hold off on this just to play some better stuff. Our hand's also probably gonna be filling up with dream cards. It's not exactly ideal. I suppose an ice block couldn't hurt. Just to be safe. And let's take a good old Baku, why not? I'm actually gonna bounce this just in case. I don't think we're gonna need it, but might as well. We have a pretty full board here. Here comes the big boy weapon. He's still gonna have his deal 25 to enemy hero spell. But we should be okay, even with that in play. Guess we'll go for an ice block this turn. And get a nice buff on that so that it resummons that. And then play a dragon.
Even death is obsolete.
Slay them!
We've got too much stuff, as I thought we might. I don't really know what else we could even really play. I mean, I'll just play this and hopefully it dies at some point. I don't really have anything else to play. But I feel like we're in a pretty commanding lead so far. Ooh, that's a card to have in that deck. Next turn, he's gonna probably play his 25 damage spell, but shouldn't be too bad.
Your future is no
More training.
Fortunately, we do have a bit of a full board here, like I said before, but got a pretty beefy one at that. And I'm not sure if this is lethal, but I guess we'll find out. Not quite lethal, but we have the ice block up, so I think we've got this one. There it is. 25 damage. Excuse me? You dead as hell, boy. Pretty interesting fight there, but the Brann's Dragonflight able to take that one down. We got the new priest minion for that, the Aeon Reaver. So looks like we'll be moving into our third and final fight here, which is the gunship battle.
Hurry. We need to reach Dalaran before they raise Galakrond.
Hopping into it against the Slipstream. We played as the Slipstream during the League of Evil chapter. So let's see what twists we have for this version of the gunship fight. Coming up next.
The Wanderer versus the Slipstream.
Enemy vessel ahead. Clear the decks for action.
Hard to burn! Blast them from the sky!
I like the jarring difference in voice lines between the two gunships. Well, based on my experience with the last gunship fight, probably going to want this card. So I'd say we'll keep that. It's also a very good pickup there, the Death Ray card.
Come about and take aim.
So pretty much just looks like the same fight as last time, except with the reversed rolls. Didn't have that last time though. The Black Owl Gunspire. Don't know how you could have a land-based tower on an airship, but I will allow it.
We need more firepower.
That is not ideal. This thing's also gonna like instantly die, so maybe we don't play that just yet. Eviscerate? That's cheating.
Job's done.
So we can get a pretty decent amount of damage with the Death Ray. Ooh, that's not good though. Oh, he didn't kill that, thank God. Yeah, if the Death Ray stays alive, we pretty much can't lose. So that's going to be a super important one to keep in there. We can pretty safely just play the Bomb Flanger this turn. This thing will take out the cannon. And then if we just maybe spam him with a bunch of bombs, hopefully we get some RNG on our side. The thing about the bombs is that they have really low health though, unfortunately. I think this turn can
Steady on. Steady.
use one of our Ready Aim Fire cards. Fire everything! We'll get a nice double trigger that turn. And for some reason, this seems a lot easier than when I played as the other side, where I had to come from behind pretty hard. Maybe it's that way by design, I'm not too sure. Or maybe I just got lucky. Did get pretty lucky with the early draws this time around, that's for sure. Let's get the good old Gunspire in there, fellas. That's gonna definitely chew up any of his attacks, basically. Ooh, big mistake. Throwing another Bomb Flinger here.
Bring up everything we've got.
And yeah, pretty straightforward. Like I said at the start, the Death Ray putting in absolute work right now, up to 5 damage per turn. So and his thing's just gonna instantly get shot back by the gun's fire. And yeah, that's going to be it for this fight. So, a little anticlimactic, but straightforward enough at least. Definitely thought the fight before this was a little more engaging, we should say. And with that fight down, we'll get our final two cards for this chapter, the Scale Lord and the new neutral legendary Sky General Crag.
We've surrounded the city. Let's hope we're not too late.
And that's going to do it for Chapter 3 of the League of Explorers campaign, guys, for the Galakrond's Awakening solo adventure. Be sure to keep an eye out for next week, the fourth and final week of the adventure, where I will have both the League of Evil and League of Explorer conclusions to the Year of the Dragon storyline. Just a lot of years and leagues going on here. But yeah, with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you guys soon.